So today I'm going to be showing you how to take apart and put back together the LanLan 2x2, which I already have reviewed, so be sure to check that out. So without further ado, let us get started. Alright guys, so let's take this thing apart. So what you're going to need is obviously your 2x2, your LanLan 2x2, and screwdrivers. Or little mini screwdrivers. Phillips, the star ones. So let me get that out. Oh boy. And I'm going to need something like this, probably. It's not very big, something just medium size. And what you have to do is, oopsies, hold on. There you go. So on your cube, you're going to have 3 sides that have screws on them. Okay. Mine happen to be the blue side, the red side, and the black side. So these are my 3 screw sides. So what you do is you pick any side. So I'll pick the blue side. You pick any side. By the way, yours may be different. So your screws may be in a different side. But you pick any side, and you sort of just kind of open it like this. Hold on, that's kind of hard to do. And you open it like this, leave it open, and then put it into that hole. And try to put it into the screw. And this may be a little tricky, but I'll get it. Alright, and then just start loosening it up. Lefty-loosey, guys. Whoa, that may be a little bit loud. And you keep loosening that until you can just about tell it's off. Okay, there it goes. See? The screw's off. The screw came out. That's not good. Whatever. So now the top layer should just come right off. Okay? And, this should come out, too. Just keep the screw in there. And keep that over there. Actually, don't keep that over there. You might want to, right after you do that, you're gonna screw it in, back in to whatever tension it was in. About the same tension as all the other ones. Other sides. So... okay, so now that you've tightened that back in, you should have this out, everything, and now you should just be able to kind of, turn it and have the thing just kind of fall apart. Okay. Put that over there. Alright, and then you're left with the core. Now, the core is already attached to this QB. So, yeah, you'll have different colors probably. Maybe. Anyways, so this is the core. It's got, like I said, it's got these 3 center caps, center pieces. And these never change, obviously, but you can't see them through the top because they're the 2x2. So, that's how you take this cube apart. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to put it back together. But before I do that, I'm going to just show you the pieces. So, I showed you the core. It's a spring screw mechanism. Focus. Okay, like that. Okay. And the pieces, you're going to want to separate your QBs from away from the other pieces. So, okay. You should have 9 of these pieces. This is what helps it turn. This is the basic mechanism that helps it turn. These QBs are also, they're just like any corner piece that you might find in a Rubik's Cube. There's a Rubik's Cube corner that's really sanded and is worthless and horrible. Except for the fact that the 2x2 one is like indented. It's inside the QB. And that's the major difference. And so that's how it works. And I'll show you a more detailed way of how it works as soon as I'm almost done putting it together. So let's put this thing together. So you're going to have to use all 9 of these and everything, obviously, because you took it apart. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your core, and you're going to take a QB that matches one of these. So I'm going to choose green and purple. So it's going to have green and purple. That's not green and purple. This must be it. Yes. Alright. And you're just going to line it up as if you're solving it. You know, like so it's solved. Like that. Put it like that. And you take one of these QBs, or not QBs, pieces. I'll just refer to them as the pieces. You take one of these pieces and you don't put it in like this. You put it in like this. So it's like vertical. And the triangle kind of goes in smoothly like that. Okay. So it goes in between this and this, and you want to make sure that these corner edges, like here and here, go into, it may be a little tricky, into the cube, like behind these pieces, like that. You don't want it to be like, for example, some people try to leave it like that. See, this corner's out. You can't have that. So you want to have it so that it's nice and clean in. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab another of these pieces, and you're going to flip the cube around and put it on the other side. Okay? So here's where I started, and you kind of flip it like this and put one on the other side. Okay? Now you're going to grab another QB that has green on the bottom, obviously, and but also has black for me. And here's one. And you kind of just slide it in like this. And you take another piece, and you slide it in the same way. Same exact way. And you also then turn the cube another 90 degrees and do the same thing on the other side. Oh boy, hold on a second. Sometimes it's kind of hard around this little circular area here, because it's not as bendable plastic as the other parts are. Yeah. Alright, hold up. Oh boy, it's coming up. Alright, I'll fix that. There it goes. Alright, let me fix this real quick. Sometimes this takes a while. At first, at least. When you're still learning. Oh boy, why isn't this working? There we go. Okay. Then, finally, you take a final piece to complete the bottom layer and put it in. Make sure everything is nice and solved, and finish that off with one other piece. Like that. So then, you're done with the bottom layer. Now let's start with going up. So, since this is green, the top layer is going to be blue. So, I'm going to take this blue, red, and yellow and put it at the corner of blue, red, and yellow, which was here. And you kind of fidget it in there. And put a piece in. This you kind of have to snap in. You put it in here and you just snap it. You wait until you hear that snap. And you go around on the other side and you do the same thing. Put another piece in. Now just one thing while I'm putting this together. I remember that I thought that I had not enough pieces and I had lost pieces because I thought that there was going to need to be more, but there's not. You only need those 9. And so just clear that up. I don't know if that helped at all. But then put the next piece in, and I recommend doing the next piece so that it's right next to and completes this little the arc I had showed you before. Hold on a second. This takes a little patience here. There it goes. Okay, so then, I was talking about this arc, by the way. Sorry about the angle there. And then you take another piece. It's going to be my blue, purple, and black. And here it is. And just kind of pop it back in there. Why is this being weird? And pop another piece. And I'm missing a piece somewhere. I have 2 pieces left. Yep, I know I'm missing a piece. forgot to put in a piece here. There you go. Okay, now you can put that piece back in. Don't forget any of these pieces or else it can be pretty bad. And put the last final piece on the end, here. So now, you're going to have something that looks like this. And it's going to be a little hole here. Okay? So now I can show you how this works better. As you can see, those pieces kind of just glide around here. I don't know how that works so well, but it just does. And the corner cutting is just simple. Like that. You can actually see the mechanism working. It just kind of, this piece is able to slide across this piece and turn the whole cube like that. And that's basically how it works. So now, let's finish this off and put it together. One cubie left. Now you're thinking, how is this big corner supposed to fit in here? Well, the answer to that is, it just does. It really doesn't fit. You kind of have to force it in there until you hear the snap. It won't break, don't worry. It just does work. So you want to do is, sometimes it's easier if you turn the layer 45 degrees, the top layer, and you kind of just start pushing it in there, fidgeting it around, turning it until you get the right, and then you'll hear that snap. Then you're done. And now, your cube is put back together and ready for use. So, that's how you put it back together. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And always watch my other videos, which you'll see the annotations below this cube. Catch you later.